It is 9:44. It is March 30th. It is the first day of my online classes. I have stuff set up over there. I have to, my first one, well, my only one that's synchronized is at 10 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I have stuff set up over there. I have to put up some PowerPoints and an online website. And I've used Zoom once. It was fine, but I don't know what all this means when they're saying, like, discussion boards and, like, other stuff on Zoom. So we'll just have to see. I'm a little stressed. It kind of hit me last night of what I've lost this semester, which wasn't great. But this is only from 10 to 10:50. So I'm going to pull up some stuff now and hopefully have a peaceful 50-minute class. All we're doing today is learning culture stuff, so it's not like the most pressing situation. Okay, so it's just now 11 on the dot. After 40 minutes, 40 of having having just issues, and it was the long linked. She posted the new link online, and she didn't send it out in an email, but then someone let me know, so then I got to join, and I don't know if we were all there, but we're just reading from the textbook, so that's just a thing that's happening now. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But it was a little tiny bit of social interaction. I haven't received instructions for my other classes. I'm kind of hungry, and I don't know if the lectures for my other classes are posted. So we'll see. I might go eat food and then browse around and then, do more stuff. So it is 11:05. I've checked my other two classes. There doesn't seem to be anything posted. Oh, this is too much. This is already too much. I'm probably gonna give in, do some homework, and eat, and come back in an hour or so, and see what comes from that. Okay, guys, so it's 11:36, and nothing is online yet. This is my textbook for one of my classes. I'm going to read, I have 2 articles in here, like 20 pages. Gonna try to read one of them and eat, and then come back and see if anything's posted. And then slowly get there from there. Yeah, yay, I don't like this. Okay, so it's 3:30. I had food. Nothing appears to be posted in my classes, but I'm gonna go check. But I did 2 women's studies readings. Okay, so for one of my classes, nothing is on here, and I've checked everywhere, so I might text someone in the class to see what's up with that in a little bit. It's 3:50. I have lectures and notes to copy from one of my classes. He posted an announcement, but I never got an email, which kind of concerns me, but my school's website's down and my internet keeps going in and out, and this is great. When we fund the system with millions of students and staff, this is wonderful. So I'm going to watch this lecture now. I don't know how long it is. Class is usually 15 minutes, so we'll see about that, and then I'll move on to that homework too. So it's 5:42 right now. That felt like forever, but that was about an hour and 20 minutes. So using the book, I have about 4 straight pages of notes. I really like online lectures because we would have midterms and finals, and I'd always feel like I'm missing something to study because he didn't used to do PowerPoints. He just did lectures, but now I have things to go back and reference, and I have more notes than usual, but I'm happy about it. I have to read 5 pages for Wednesday, tonight. The act is 10 pages, so I'm going to do half tonight. But it's almost 6. I still haven't figured out to do anything for my American Lit class. I think I'm going to go for a short drive / pick up a drive-in coffee somewhere and get back to it. Okay, so this is where we're at for the day. These are preliminary. Don't know if they're going to get done. This might be pushed back until tomorrow. They don't have anything to this class till tomorrow. Gotta read those 5 pages, and apparently all we had to do was send an email to get attendance points for today, so that's what I did, and now I have to edit a half of a paper. I haven't got any feedback, but I'm going to start revising now, because it's due
next Monday.
Okay, so it's 7:20. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten anything done, but I think that last lecture with the 4 ton pages of notes and it was a 30-minute lecture, but it felt so long. And then I sent an email out, so that is done. I need to edit half an essay tonight and do 5 pages of reading of that play, and hopefully that'll take me max 2 hours, and I don't have a worksheet on that yet, and hopefully doing that. Editing the paper will take me 2 hours, that's 4 hours. Because I can sleep late tomorrow. I don't have a in-class Zoom meeting. I just have stuff I'm supposed to do. Don't have to. Nothing to do, actually, tomorrow, as opposed to stuff for the day with things we'll do. So, I just have to stay on track of things. And right now I might go find some drive-thru coffee so I can stay up a little later tonight and get stuff done.
Okay.
I have acquired an overpriced latte. I sanitized my hands and the cup and the straw and my debit card when they handed it back to me, so it's safe. It's 8:30 right now. Gotta work on the paper and then do the Shakespeare reading, and for those of you who wonder why it takes me so long doing that, it's because it's in the original 1600s English. I think it was published in 1609 or 1611, something early 1600s. I think it's Winter's Tale. It's a later play of Shakespeare's. So that's why it takes me so long. And the worksheets, the quizzes used to be little simple summary quizzes, but now that things are online, they're oh, let's make this harder for you. I don't know what's happened. It's 1:35 in the morning. And I'm halfway done editing that essay. And I still have to do half the Shakespeare reading. These are the edits I've done. I've put some comments in. It's still too long. I don't know about this intro. I do feel like what I've reread is substantial. This is where it stops. And then I gotta edit this part tomorrow. Great! And I got my new worksheet, which is a participation worksheet. It requires paragraphs, but there's no right or wrong answer. There's only 2 questions compared to the last one of 4 questions, so hopefully that'll be better. And this is already sucking. Hello, so it's currently 3:50 in the morning. The good news is this is pretty consistent with what my schedule was when I was actually in class in person. So I'm gonna sleep till 11 tomorrow. Hopefully not any later. The good news is my Catholicism stuff doesn't appear to be due until Saturday or Sunday, not Thursday like I had thought. So hopefully that stays true. So maybe I can push that back a few days. I'm close enough to being halfway done with Shakespeare. It was longer than I had counted out originally, and I gotta write my schedule for tomorrow and finish Shakespeare, do the worksheet, review friends for the Zoom class on Wednesday, finish editing the paper, watch the Women's Studies video and comment on it, and hopefully, if I have time, watch the Catholicism movie and the 2 articles. Read those. Already behind, already stressed, first online day. Cool. This is much more of what I look like. I don't look like the same person as yesterday. It's Tuesday. It's 11:59. I woke up. I went to bed at 5. Now I have to map out a schedule, finish the Shakespeare reading, do a Shakespeare worksheet, finish editing an essay, watch the lecture for my Women's Studies class and post a comment, and maybe watch something for Catholicism if I have time, read 2 things for Catholicism if I have time, and study for French. That's it. That's all I have today. Yay. I have to start working nonstop right now. We officially have made a plan, and I have to get all that done today. Now, to be fair, I'm probably going to be up till like 5 in the morning. Started this at 1, made myself lunch and everything, and then I just now finished. This is great. Haven't done any of that. I haven't done that. I have done that, but I have not done that. That's next, just completing the worksheet. So I gotta do these things. I have to do this today. Don't know if I'm gonna get to this. The plan is, gotta finish the worksheet, gotta do the lecture, edit the essay, hopefully get a chance to review this, and hopefully be able to join the live class tomorrow. 7 o'clock, and I just finished one class. I'm gonna go for a short drive with my family because I need sunlight, and I'm gonna go bring my friend's notebook to look it over. I don't plan on sleeping. Then I gotta get back and watch an hour-long lecture, write something, and then edit an essay and check more stuff for friends. I don't think I'm getting Catholicism today. My God. 30. Don't think Catholicism is happening, but it's due on Sunday, so I have a little time. So I watched my Women's Day's lecture and took notes. Guys, I had this class on Monday, Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday. The last time I took notes in this journal, it was the 11th. Now it's the 31st. I'm being productive. Now I have to edit an essay and study some friends. And I've just finished editing that essay. Feels better. We're getting there. Really stressed, but we're getting there. And now I'm going to study for French for 2 to 3 hours. Still undetermined if I'm actually going to go to the Zoom class tomorrow because, like I said, but she just reads from the slides. Why? But, I'm trying to promote personal responsibility, but at the same time, I had my first breakdown today because of stuff, and I might send an email. I used to be self-conscious about sending emails at different times of nights, but now I just have given up, and I don't care. Which was the time I was going for. I reviewed Friends. It feels okay. It's the first day of the actual chapter, so it always feels like a lot. I'm just kind of anxious because I used to get a lot out of lectures, but basically last time on the online class trips, he was just reading a PowerPoint online, so I'm just a little anxious if that's what we're doing for the rest of the semester. And if there's going to be problems, because there was problems last time, I have to get more stuff done tomorrow. And I have to take a shower and sleep now. Yay. I'll see you on Wednesday. Here's my layout. It is 9:57. I'm about to join a Zoom meeting in like 2 minutes. So it's 10:57. I just finished my Zoom meeting for the day, and now I have to revise a paper, submit the thesis for feedback, and ask a question, and listen to another lecture, and do like half of the reading, and I have more homework for Friday. Yay. This is exhausting. Oh, I have to send an email to someone too. Okay, so it's 11:10. I'm gonna go get more food. I have until he didn't put a due date for the thesis, so I think I have until midnight tonight. And then I have to find a lecture. The lecture will be posted, I think, around 12, so I think I'm going to edit my paper right now. Hopefully that'll be done by like 1 or 2, and then do the lecture, and then do half the reading. This is fun. I gotta send some emails on there sometime too. So it's 11:23, and I just realized that registration for my classes, summer classes, open, but those are online too. So that won't mean any social action. So it's 5:16. I spent 3 hours trying to get soup at the store, and I was unsuccessful. I've edited the paper. These are my edits I still have to do, and I sent it off to see what the review is. So now I have to listen to a Shakespeare lecture and take notes, and more stuff. I think I have about 40 pages of notes. This is my study buddy there. It's 9:30 right now. I took a few breaks. I need to plan a paper, and I have to pick out the article I'm going to use. And I'm not going to lie, we did the first 2/3 of the unit. We took a 2-week break. We did the last chapter of the unit, so I'm not quite sure what I want to use, and I don't really remember it, so I have to go back and read my notes. My allergies will be really bad. I have to write a pleading email to a professor. I had to figure out how to get my own book published or printed, not published, but printed. And the good news is my Shakespeare reading is only 7 pages for Friday, and there's no assignment for it. Yay! But the bad news is the Shakespeare reading for Monday is over 40 pages long with a quiz. So the intention is start reading it in advance. So I'm going to try to read half of Act 3 tonight, too. And then tomorrow I think I have to watch 2 movies, edit a paper, finish up the Shakespeare reading, and try to get stuff done from there. And I swear I'm incapable of getting anything actually done. I've spent 2 hours looking for any form of disinfectants to be unsuccessful. I sent an email. Does anyone else die of anxiety when they send an email? It wasn't even a whiskey email. It was just a brave email. That made no sense. I still have to choose an article to write about for my paper and do half of a Shakespeare reading. And got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. 2:25. Look at everything I have to do. I'm freaking out. 4:47. I've done one thing. I watched a documentary and I wrote something about it, so I get my attendance points. Now I have to write half this paper, and I have to edit this paper, and I have to do a friends activity, and I have to read this, and that's just the mandatory thing. And this is still here, and this is due Sunday, and I haven't started on it yet, and I'm freaking out. It's 5:20. I have an introduction. So initially, I planned on writing half this paper today, but seeing as it only has to be 2 to 3 pages long, I have half of the first page. I only need 2 more paragraphs and a conclusion before I get to my 2 pages. So I think we're gonna end here because it's due Saturday, so I have all of tomorrow and all of Saturday to do it, and I'm still suffering. It's 6:03. I'm editing a paper now. These are my reviews from the tutor. They actually seem pretty positive. And then I gotta make this thing actually better. I think I'm gonna replace one quote and fix a few things. Okay. So these are the previous edits from the tutor. And this is my edits. I'm 2/3 of a page over the limit. So I have to ask if that's okay because I have a block quote, which is why I'm so far over. But I'm also a little more over than that. So I don't know. Does anyone else edit like this? I don't know because I'm getting feedback it's good, but I should use more evidence. But at the same time, I can't use more evidence because it's already too long. So I don't know. This is due Monday at midnight. Hopefully I'll edit it again and be able to submit it Friday or Saturday, and they'll get it back to me Monday, and I'll be able to edit it and make it pretty by midnight. I've just finished the Shakespeare reading. This is relatively a short reading as opposed to Monday's reading. Now I have to do a little activity for friends and study friends, and then I have a lot to do over the weekend, so maybe I'll get to do some stuff. This is the first time you're seeing me in person all day. I hate this so much. It's 6:57, about 7. It was catastrophically raining, flooding earlier, but there was a tiny bit of sun out. I haven't seen the sun in 2 days, so I'm going to go for a drive, because if I don't, I'm going to lose my mind. I've done a friend's quiz. I did a little friend's homework. I have enough friend's homework to give me till July, but that's all due Monday. I have a movie report due Sunday that I haven't watched the movie for and haven't read the articles for. I have a paper due tomorrow that I am like 1/4 of the way done that I still have to work on. I just finished the Shakespeare lecture, and now I have to read 10 pages because we have a giant 50-page reading of a quiz due on Monday, and I did an edit of my American Lit paper and resent it in, and I have areas I need to polish up, but I feel a little better about it. So that's that, and it's just a chaotic mess. That's all I know. Clock, it's 8:50. This is the monster Shakespeare. It's hanging out here. The reading's long for Monday, but it's not as long as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to move on to finishing that other paper for Women's Day tonight, and then I have to watch a movie, and then I have to annotate 2 articles so I can do a report that's due Sunday.
COVID-19, either at the funeral or while making funeral arrangements.
I finished the paper. It is 10:18, meaning this paper took me approximately 2.5 hours, including all the time I spent yesterday on it. It's actually a little bit over the minimum, so yeah. I just started writing and I don't think about it, and as my process, I have to go through, read it over, and edit it now for grammar, and then I'm going to submit it. Then I have to get on to Catholicism and the movie and that thing and the class I've neglected this entire week. Almost 11:30. About to start the movie. It's 2 hours long, so that puts me done at 1:30. These are my to-do list. I gotta watch the movie, I gotta read 2 articles, and I have to answer the prompts. These are the prompts. These are really short summary ones. These require quite a few sentences, and I feel like it's more analytical. These are the articles I have to read. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at this length. Like, I don't, this is going to take me forever. My God. And it still keeps going. And I guess it technically ends there. Okay, and then I have to read this article, which is like a little better, but it's not really great, you know? So my goal is to get that done tonight, and then I can spend tomorrow doing the prompts and turning it in tomorrow, and I just turned in my paper that's due on Saturday. I have so much to do, yay! It is 2:16 in the morning. I just finished the movie. It took longer than expected, and now I have 2 giant articles to read. Oh, yay. Okay, so it is 3:47. I am extremely tired. I've finished 30 pages of articles about the movie. I gotta plan my schedule for tomorrow, and I'll show you my annotations for the articles. We're discussing, I'm gonna show you my to-do list for tomorrow. Here are some annotations of this giant 21-page article about a director who really just kind of annoys me, if I'm being completely honest. And this is a more sort of one, more specific to the play. This is only 6 pages because I think the font's so big. And these are the prompts I have to answer for tomorrow. Yay! Here is all the things I have to do today. Done. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. I started a little late, so I'm going to be staying up a little late. I've done the friend's homework. This is a practice quiz. These are some notes I took for today. And I have more activities to do tomorrow. I just finished doing everything for American Lit. I read 20-something pages of the 40 that has to be read by Monday. And I went through and edited the paper again, and I think it needs 2 to 3 more edits before I'm going to consider it done. And I'm still waiting for that feedback on Monday. Now, I have to read 12 pages of Shakespeare and do the it's not a practice, it's a real thing, quiz that goes along with it. And I have to do the report for the Catholicism movie. I don't know how late I'm going to stay up, and I don't know if I'm going to pull an all-nighter because I'm debating it right now. I slept till 1. This is the Catholicism questions. I have to finish up. Do Catholicism, have to do a 20-page reading of Shakespeare, finish up a quiz. Looks like this right now. It's about a little more than halfway done. That's gonna take forever. Have to do a 20-page reading for American Lit, more edits on the paper, 5 French activities. Hopefully I'm done with all this by like 2 a.m. And Catholicism is done and submitted. It is 3:40, which this took me over an hour than I wanted it to. Now, let's move on to Shakespeare, which is going to take me hours. 25, if you can't tell by the words I've been Googling, I've been doing Shakespeare. I finished my quiz. Yay! Professor likes it single-spaced. I'm not sure why, but it bothers me too. I have to go through and like copy my notes, and then I have to read something else and make more notes. I gotta check over my quiz, make sure I got everything, and submit it. And I think I'm on schedule / maybe 30 minutes behind. Pages of notes in the book. And for this quiz, I have to turn in now. It's 9 o'clock. I still have to do American Literature and French. Okay, I finished the reading for American Lit. Now I have to edit a paper and do all of French.